And then I said, you have a cute butt.
Listen here, Solid Snake. You may think that you are funny, but I can assure you that that joke is not. You need to treat women with respect and love, and see them for more than just their bodies. I will let you off with a warning this time, but do not mistake my kindness with weakness.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope the skid wasn't too corny. Today I'm going to be reviewing my custom Nightmare figure. I've made a lot of Nightmare Fredbears in the past for commissions. I made probably about 4. I've made every Nightmare but him out of the core, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, let's get into this video. He's a little big, so I mean I can scoot the camera back a little so you guys can get a good view, but for the most part I'll just grab him and show him like this. But please watch until the end. If you could leave a follow or subscribe. In my bio I have my Discord if you want to join my community, and I also have my Instagram and TikTok. Maybe not Instagram, I don't know. But yeah, so let's get into this. First, I want to explain how I made this. First of all, you go to Coles 3D, you check out Alex the Pirate Doggo. He has a ton of models that I use on a lot of my customs, and some that I haven't used that are still great. Check him out. He definitely needs some more attention. He does so much. Deserves a lot. There's a lot of niche characters if you're into that. Anyway, first, print his model out. It's made specifically for joints in mind. So you just easily glue them, super glue them on there. I mean, you can see all the connection points here. I shouldn't have, it's self-explanatory. Time to get into the more, like, I guess not self-explanatory things. For like certain connections, like the head, if you want to print the teeth right, print it upside down. Like print the head upside down. The belly, print that upside down. And also, if you do have any teeth that break, I recommend these. These work lovely. Toothpicks, clip the ends, and boom, you have a tooth. For these, I've had a lot of questions in the past about how I get such accurate little whiskers like that. If you're filament spaghettis, keep some of that, because it's perfect for very thin wire. You know, it works. And so yeah, as you can see here, we have the articulation setup. So now let's get into some of the poses he can get, I guess. As you can see, he's pretty fat, so he can't do too much. Not as much as my, per se, Springtrap. But, I mean, I don't know what you would really want Nightmare to be doing. He's not a mobile character. He's not a character that does a lot. He kind of just hits a couple poses, and he's intimidating. But, now, I guess we can compare it to some of my other customs. First, we have Lefty. I thought this was, like, a good... I don't know, black bears. They're both black bears. So, you know. As you can see, Lefty is very small compared to him. I mean, Nightmare's hunched down. If we put him in a fully standing pose, you can see he's very large. He's bigger than the rest. So yeah, let's compare him to a couple more figures in my collection. Here he is compared to Figma Solid Snake and an average Black Series figure. As you can see, obviously you'd want him to be big. He's big. I think he's about 8 inches, 9 inches tall. So he's on the larger side because, I mean, he's the biggest Nightmare. I didn't make him the accurate height. He should be bigger if you wanted a biblically accurate 1/12. But that would be expensive, and it'd be very big, so it would take up a lot of space. So I guess now we can get into the next segment. Now let's get into the pros and cons. Let's start with the pros. Pros, this model is very easy to put together. It looks very accurate to like someone who has an untrained eye, and it overall just captures the aura of Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare. Now, to get into some of the cons, I will say that since the Alex used the Help Wanted model, a lot of the weathering, the damages, are mirrored on both sides. Not such a nitpicky thing. But the biggest place where you can see is the feet. As you can see, the feet are the same. On Nightmare Fredbear, it's a little different. But I feel like that's very nitpicky in a way. I mean, yes, we all want to have accurate figures, but when the companies won't give us accurate figures, and even some of the model makers don't make us accurate figures, it causes a trickle-down effect. But I mean, I think overall this figure looks super accurate. And yeah, I love it. So now on to the next thing. It seems like that's it, actually. There's not much more I can talk about here, but it's a very simple put together process and painting progress. It's not the most complex paint job in the world. But if you want to know what I did, it's black base, just regular black, and then I mixed light gray with a little bit of black and just dry brushed some texture onto the whole thing to make it pop a little more, make it look a little more ghostly. The yellow is yellow Vallejo paint, and then, you know, just put on there. Silver is silver paint from Vallejo. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and tell me if you like these types of videos. Once again, you know, just let me know. I'll keep reviewing these figures, and also I'll try to take more pictures of the making of these figures so I can have more B-roll and show you guys the process. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.